Muy bien, estamos aquí con Steve Albini, un gran ingeniero de sonido muy importante para gran parte de la industria musical. Nice to meet you, Steve.
Thanks for having me.
My name is Patrick. My English is very bad.
It's better than my Spanish.
First question is not a regular question, but it's a curiosity for me. You use this shoe. I see the Conan O'Brien interview, and it's the same shoe.
Because Steve Albini, and it was a dream come true. And as a drum,
Yes.
Like very, very much this shoe.
I have essentially only worn these shoes for the last 4 years or so, 4 or 5, maybe 5 years.
Really?
I used to have problems with my knees and my back, and these shoes are designed to allow all the bones in your feet to move, and so you're actively balancing yourself. Basically the same as being barefoot. In fact, they're called barefoot. And once I started wearing these shoes, the problems with my knees and the problems with my back went away. And
I need this shoe.
I credit the shoe.
I can buy this shoe.
Sure.
Not this shoe, but the small.
What do you offer?
Oh, no. No. I have this mameluco.
The jumpsuit. I use it when I'm working because then I have a place to put my screwdriver and my pen, and I can carry stuff in the pockets. And when you're in the studio, a lot of the time you're sort of crawling around on the floor, positioning a microphone or moving something.
And it's comfortable.
And you don't fuck up your clothes, and
Yes.
it's work clothes. And
I saw your speech. You say you don't are a producer, okay?
I think what a producer does is more like the director of a film, like telling everybody where to go, what to do, making sure everything happens according to his taste. And I don't do that. I work for the band, and they tell me what everything is supposed to sound like, and they tell me what to do during the session. I'm more of an employee than a manager.
But if the artist say to you, Steve, I need your taste here, you put your taste or no?
Often, my response is I have no opinion. Sometimes someone will say, "What do you think about this?" And I genuinely don't have an opinion.
Okay.
And sometimes if I have an opinion, I'll share my opinion. But
And this is for all the artists working with you?
Pretty much. The session begins with a conversation, so I understand
Yes.
what they're trying to do.
Okay.
And so we are going toward a direction in the sound and the organization of the session. Normally there aren't that many questions of taste.
You work with many artists. You have too many recordings.
I agree.
Yes.
Too many.
And your time. You are a scheduled man. You have this time, I have this, and 2 hours.
For me, it's very
How
convenient.
do you organize your life?
It's every day is a day. One day is a day. If I'm going to be in the studio with a band, that's all day tomorrow. If the next day I have off, then I'm off all day. Sometimes when I'm off, a free day, I will fill it with a little task, little job, do correspondence or paperwork or some other organization stuff. But normally if I'm going to be working with a band for 5 days, those 5 days straight through is one project. I'm not juggling things.
And you're still working like a composer because you are a compositor? No?
I'm in a band, and the band is functioning as a band, but we all have very busy lives, and so we don't get together that often. We have a tour scheduled for the spring, so we're going to do some rehearsals before the spring. We have a new album that's coming out shortly. Shortly after an album comes out, we get the bug to start writing new music, and we're going to write some new music eventually. And then there may be another album, but I don't worry about the future too much. Today is this project.
It's all you have. You have today, because tomorrow is
you have no promise of tomorrow. Tomorrow is optional.
Yes. When you're working with a band, you say in this speech today, and you never use the same technique.
I always try to do one thing different. It may only be one microphone of 24 microphones is different, or may only be one patch on the patch bay, or maybe one very small thing, but there's always one thing that's new.
You like about in neutral sessions, or is
No, the sessions were very productive and very comfortable, and everyone had a good time. There was a bunch of political bullshit after the session was over. The session itself was very normal for me, very productive, very satisfying session.
You remember any history for these days?
It was a very enjoyable session, but we were working the whole time. There wasn't
Full work.
There wasn't time for bobsledding or making pizzas or whatever.
You're a guy from the studio. You live in the studio more than you live in the real life?
In a professional sense, I spend more time in the studio than anything else. But I also see myself a husband and I take care of my house, and we have a garden, and I garden. I'm growing vegetables for dinner, and I play poker, and so I see myself as a poker player and a musician, and professionally, most of what I'm doing is in the studio.
Okay. And what you win in the studio, you lose in the poker?
No, everything has to pay for itself, or I stop.
Oh, it's like a hobby.
It's a serious pastime of mine.
Serious pastime. I like this. If music don't exist, okay, what are you doing?
I have no idea.
I read in your biography, you are like a diver. No.
I enjoy snorkeling.
Yes.
But it's not serious.
Not serious.
Not serious.
It's more serious a poker. Maybe
No,
if you don't
poker is part of my livelihood, part of my profession.
you know something about Paraguay? If I say Paraguay,
A little. My band did a tour of South America maybe 15 years ago. We had planned to play a show in Paraguay, and we were in discussion with somebody about a venue, and then it collapsed, and we didn't get to go to Paraguay.
oh,
My two disappointments about the South American tour were we didn't go to Paraguay and we did not go to Uruguay. Both places I wanted to go. We did go to Chile, Argentina, Brazil, but we did not get to go to Paraguay.
if I do a production and I do a show, I can call you.
If we are touring South America, we would love to play in Paraguay.
Okay. And you don't have manager. Well,
No.
I need to talk to you.
Yeah.
Your contact, you
Just Google my name and it comes up.
some girl today
Yeah.
Comes to you and say, can you give me your number?
Yeah.
And you do it.
Yeah. You can also just type it in Google and it comes up.
Okay, if the
same
girl-
number.
The same number.
Yeah.
Oh, it's very genuine. You have a personal.
But it's also normal. Like if I asked this guy for his phone number, he would give me his phone number. You know, if I asked Ivan for his phone number, he already gave me his phone number.
Okay.
So, you know.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too.
And thank you for your work.
Yeah, no problem.